Vijay, do you have plans of, I don't know what the highest level of professional or career qualification will be, especially in your field as a professor. What is it for you? What are the other dreams that you would love to have for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, learning never stops. So I would say the highest educational qualification in some ways is a limiting term, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of informal learning that has to happen alongside. And I
Mm-hmm.
strongly feel that your formal learning has to be complemented with some amount of informal learning too.
Yeah.
So there is a postdoctoral something. There is a postdoctoral, and
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to pursue some course of that sort. But alongside, I think I'd be more interested to explore, let's say, other disciplines like psychology and
Mm-hmm.
sociology or so. So I'm looking forward to kind of get myself educated on many of
Okay.
these topics too. And of course, I mean, I would say one of those things that I haven't really explored as much is AI, and
AI.
that's going to be a
Yeah.
game changer.
Yes.
Believe me, anyone who's listening
It
to
is.
this vlog, I would say just get some kind of a certification on AI
Mm-hmm.
related to, of course, your discipline or your
Yeah.
field of operations, maybe. But AI is going to be a game changer. So I
Yeah.
would say that is something that I'm exploring too. Yeah.
Mm. Great. Thank you. So, guys, learn AI. Like, get to know
Yeah.
it. Get some certification because the world is changing
Yes.
so fast. Yeah. So I have a lot of students who
Uh-huh.
follow me,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
people are inspired about my journey of moving to Canada, and they are inspired not just to
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
but to live their dreams,
Yeah.
follow their
I think.
dreams, and
Yeah.
want to achieve it. I don't know what you want to share with the student. I've been saying so much to my people who follow me, but
Yeah.
what would you have to say to students out there who have immigrated to Canada and are going through it, or
Yeah.
students out there generally in the world?
Yeah. So for the ones who are, I think I look at this in two ways. Ones who are considering immigration or who already immigrated. I think for
Yeah.
you, one of those biggest things that you need to do is network, especially if you're in Canada. There's no shortcut to networking. I think
Yes.
you will have to network, get to know as many people as possible, strike up a conversation.
Yeah.
That's important. And research. I think you've got to research beyond what you see online. Sometimes
Very true.
we get drawn into these opinions and what people
And we think
say
that
on
is
social
it.
media generally on an Insta post or so. But
Yeah.
then you've got to go beyond that post and then talk to people. So just go ahead and network with people, talk to people, ask them first. And I think you got to research on your own and get to know stuff. Don't go by branding material and advertising material that's put
Yes.
out on social media.
Yeah.
So research what courses mean what.
Mm-hmm.
Are you suited to take up that course? Do you have the persona, the knowledge and skills to take up that kind of a course?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that'll add value? Are there job prospects when you take up that kind of a course?
Exactly.
Do your own research.
Mm.
There's nothing wrong in getting help from a consultant, getting to know different educational institutions, all of that. But I would say do your own research and
Yeah.
ask questions.
Ask
That's
questions.
that's extremely important.
Yeah. Ask questions. So whenever I have consultation meeting with
Yeah.
students around the world, but Africans, and I am engaging them,
Yeah.
what's your background? What did you study? Because I need to
Yes.
advise on the correctly relatable program you studied.
Exactly. That's
And
that's the
I
important thing.
realized that they are trying to tell me what I want to hear.
Yeah.
And I keep pushing them.
Yeah.
Like, I have to push them. Like,
Yeah.
no, go further. Like, you can't just tell me this. Like, is this what you're going to tell the immigration officer if you want to
Yeah.
come into
I mean,
Canada? You know?
I completely get that. Some students try to do that, as in they try to project why they're best suited for a
Mhm.
supply chain course because they think that a supply chain management course is fancy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do that. And talk about what's been your educational background. Talk about
Yeah.
what are your goals.
Yes, what you're
Talk about
passionate about.
what you're
Because
passionate
you
about.
can have the degree
Yes.
at the end of the day or the paper at the end of the day, but how does it translate in your ethics, your morals, your,
Yeah.
self
I mean,
goal
you as a
oriented
person
goals?
are a unique proposition.
Mhm.
You can't really have that same equation. You can't say, hey, look, my cousin did this course and is successful, and that's why I'm
Exactly.
going to be successful doing this course.
Yeah.
That's a wrong approach to have.
Exactly.
So ask questions, do your own research, read, connect to people, talk to current students from institutions. Go
Yeah.
on Insta, Facebook, find out alumni groups and try to see if you can talk
pick
to
their
someone,
minds
ping
on
them,
it.
and then try to see if you can connect with them and ask them, hey, look, I heard that this particular institution offers this course. How would you rate this course? And what are the positives of this course? What are the downsides of studying this course?
Exactly.
Are there any challenges? Do this on your own. And that's the most important piece of advice that I'd give prospective students. For the
Great.
current ones, obviously, it's to use public utility systems in Canada. You have like TPL, which is 100 libraries,
Yeah.
and that's so amazing. I can't tell you how amazing it is, Lydia. Believe
Right.
me, if you get to a reference library, like the one on Yonge Street,
Yeah.
you realize what I'm saying. You have like thousands of books
Thousands of
and
books.
online resources,
Yeah.
and you can use all of that. So that is something the students don't do.
Yeah.
I understand that many of them have jobs to do, but they do have off times. And if you can make time for a party, if you can make time for an outing, you can make time to get to a library too.
That's
Maybe
true.
once in a while, but do that. That's what I'd advise them mostly. And use other organizations like YMCA and Wood Green. Use services of these organizations to see what best they can offer to you. So yeah, that's my advice.
Wow, we've been having an interesting conversation with Vijay. I call him Vijay, my professor.
Yeah.
And he's been sharing insights about being a professor, some Indian culture, some advice to students, and a lot of information. And it's been really insightful for me. I'm kind of wrapping up. I want to know, what is your favorite meal?
Well, I mean, it's kind of, I'm not really a very foodie kind of a person that way to choose one. But then, yeah, a roti and a curry or a biryani will be something that I would say is one of my favorite meals.
You have to invite me to one of these.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Just a random question. If you had all the money in the world, what would you do?
Well, I just say I would
take a deep breath.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, I think one of my most important objectives in life is to serve students. So I would invest at least like 70% of that money into helping students in some way possible.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I would do, and that's what is the most fulfilling sort of a thing. Why am I an educator today is because I love doing that.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do even if I had a lot of money.
Wow. I mean, even if you didn't say that, I would be surprised, because I see a lot of passion in your work, in your career life, profession, and how you really want to impact students in any aspect that you serve in. And it's amazing. And thanks for always, giving us that encouragement and anything.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you so much. Thanks.
It's been so nice having you. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel today.
I'm glad I did this, and I hope this helps a lot of students who are in there. And I wish you all the best too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining the episode today on Convos with Lydia. I've been here with Vijay. What's the surname?
Yeah, I mean, that's a difficult part.
I really want to mention the surname.
It's Padaguri. Yeah.
Padaguri.
Yeah.
Vijay Padaguri.
Yeah.
I did well.
Yeah. Great. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Thank you. So it's been amazing. Don't forget to subscribe, like Vijay said, like this video, and I hope that you learned something from it. Whatever you picked from the video or the interview, leave it in the comment section and let me know that you enjoyed it. Till I see you in the next one. My name is Lydia, and I was joined with Vijay today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Keep being awesome. Bye-bye.